Alright, so I have about 46 minutes left, which I don't know why. I've deleted most of everything on my phone, and by everything I mean videos, just to clear out storage, and still bites me in the ass. So, I gotta make this video quick and snappy, and then after that, figure out how the hell am I gonna clear out storage, because I don't know what else is causing storage problems on this damn phone. Unless I gotta free up space again on Google Photos, and totally off topic, I have a mosquito bite that I just got as I'm in Orlando. No, I'm not filming a vlog video, although this is what I was doing earlier today. Ow! My head!
Oh my gosh. Matthias.
Oh my God! Get away from me! Yeah, that was fun. But I still gotta add day 4 and 5 of my Orlando vlogs, and my part 3 video of my Star Wars movie vlog. But first, I gotta talk about this because, oh my God. Just, oh my God. On a side note, apologies for the situation with my movie vlog for Deadpool Wolverine. It was blocked, and I thought it was because of the post-credit scene reaction. Now, I was slightly right, but not right at the same time. I don't know. And it was a pain in the ass having to get those out because of copyright claims. But yeah, if that one movie vlog does get taken down by Disney, I do have another one where I had to replace the copyright music. I don't know, but I did get copyright claims released. Some that were, alright, you're good, you could have this in the video, and some that had said, no, you can't have this in the video, which most of them were mainly for the song I had added in the beginning of the video, which was All Out of Love. So yeah, my movie vlog for Deadpool Wolverine sadly ain't gonna be monetized for that, but hey, it's not, I get that a lot for most of my videos, well, some videos. Mainly for when I do trailer reactions from WB and Universal Pictures. So yeah, it may not be monetized, but hey, at least you guys are able to watch it, which help y'all in enjoying, as I drop an F-bomb for the first time on the channel. But that'll be the only time I have an R-rated movie vlog, so yeah. For the rest of the videos, I'm gonna have it censored of me swearing, mainly for the F-bomb, until I decide to not censor that. I only did that for Deadpool Wolverine, but now you've heard me drop the F-bomb on the channel, motherfucker. Okay, now I gotta bleep that out. I apologize for that, kids. Oh god, I really don't know what my target audience is at the moment. Oh god. But I do have a PG-13 version that will be out soon, don't know when. As I promised, I would deliver both versions, one where I'd be swearing uncensored, and then the other one, same as the other one, with a few differences here and there, where I replace some copyright music or taking out the post-credit scene reaction. I don't know. That one would be the censored version. Anyways, with that out of the way, I would talk about what else was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con, like how we got a new look at Captain America Brave New World, as we get a full look of the Red Hulk when Thunderbolt Ross was giving out a speech at the White House, and that Giancarlo Esposito is playing the leader of this separate society called Sidewinder, whoever the hell that is, and that we got a new trailer for the Thunderbolts, which most likely won't be released till December or later this year, I'm betting, and that Red Guardian got a new costume, which I gotta say is a pretty downgrade, and then we got a new title for the Fantastic Four, which I'm a bit meh on it, but okay. It's titled The Fantastic Four First Steps. But we did get leaks of the movie on Twitter, and I gotta say, this movie looks very promising, as this is the same director that directed WandaVision. And we did get our first look at Galactus, who looks freaking terrifying. But overall, I'm glad that Galactus is finally getting a proper adaptation, since he was a freaking cloud in Fantastic Four 2, The Rise of Silver Surfer. And that's probably all I shall mention for what was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. Nothing much about Blade other than that, oh, that's not canceled, although I'd like to know when we're getting Armor Wars, because that was supposed to be a Disney Plus show that then turned into a movie. And I was hoping we'd get an updated slate, but I think we'll probably get that, like, next year for Comic-Con of 2025. But right now, this is the release dates for the next couple of MCU movies, as for next year to 2027. But yeah, I want to say that this was slightly underwhelming, and that last Comic-Con, which was about 2 years ago for Marvel Studios, was better, but I may have to slightly take that back after the bombshell they had just dropped at San Diego Comic-Con as of, what, how many days ago was it? 2 days ago? 3 days ago? I lost track. So a while ago, there were reports saying that the Russo brothers would be coming back to direct Avengers 5 and 6, which got a lot of people happy about. And, I kind of saw it coming that they'd be coming back to direct Avengers 5 and 6. I mean, for a while now, I guess Marvel didn't want them back or something. I don't know. But with how things are going for them at the moment, which is kind of at a low point, unfortunately. Obviously, Marvel had picked up the phone and were like, Russo brothers, Do you think you could direct Avengers 5 and 6? We need your help to save the MCU, because right now it's in shambles at the moment. So yeah, the Russo brothers will be directing Avengers 5 and 6, which shall conclude the Multiverse Saga, and yeah, I'm actually happy they're coming back to direct the next two Avengers films, since they've kind of directed some of the best movies we've gotten in the MCU, which would be Captain America, Winter Soldier, Civil War, and then the last two Avengers films, which was Infinity War and Endgame. Now, part of me is still upset that the other director, which would be the director of Shang-Chi, he was originally supposed to direct Avengers The Kang Dynasty, but had left the project, unfortunately. But hey, I can't blame him. I mean, he's got to direct another sequel, which would be Shang-Chi 2, because if he were directing Avengers 5 still, he would have been directing 3 different projects, which would have been Wonder Man, which, yes, we're getting a Wonder Man series. I have no idea who Wonder Man is. Probably going to get the vibes of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I'm still going to check it out. He's going to direct Shang-Chi 2, and just, I don't know how he could have pulled that off, so it's best he be focused on directing Shang-Chi 2, which, when the hell are we getting that, by the way? But yeah, they're going to be directing Avengers 5 and 6, which we did get an updated logo for Secret Wars, and I prefer the original logo we had gotten, but I'll admit, this one's not too bad. Alright, speaking about Kang Dynasty, so yeah, obviously a while ago they had changed that title to just Avengers 5, therefore confirming that they're basically ditching the whole Kang storyline, which I got some thoughts I'd like to talk about later in this video. But they did reveal the new title for Avengers 5, which kinda saw it coming a mile away, if I'm being honest, and that is Avengers Doomsday. Not only this confirms that Dr. Doom is going to be finally debuting in the MCU, but basically he's replacing Kang as the big bad villain for the Multiverse Saga. And man, it's honestly about damn time we get Dr. Doom into the MCU, because like for so many years now, he's a villain I've wanted to see on the big screen. Because I remember liking him in the Fantastic Four movies, because I dug him from the first 2 original Fantastic Four films, but this is something I've come to learn recently. He's not only a Fantastic Four villain, he's mainly a big, major villain for the Avengers, as it turns out. Alright, cool to know. Now we need to know who the hell's gonna be playing Dr. Doom, and, Marvel, either you're cooking, or you're, I don't know at this point. I'm still trying to process this, because what the actual f***? So the big bombshell that Marvel dropped at San Diego Comic-Con was that not only is Robert Downey Jr. coming back to the MCU, which is deadly exciting because we pretty much have missed RDJ as Iron Man, but he's not coming back to play Iron Man in the MCU. No. He's coming back to play Dr. Doom. That was probably a bad idea. I am in a hotel room, and there's probably folks next door. It's a good thing Dad isn't here. Then again, everyone else is at a soccer ball game. Well, I'm here by myself at a hotel room. I got the whole room to myself. Anyways, back to topic. I cannot believe this is real. I heard reports, like, a few days ago, bringing this up that they're gonna bring back RDJ, but as, like, a Dr. Doom variant or something, and I'm like, there's no way. This is cap. I don't believe this one bit. Plus, if this were real, fans would be pissed about this. But as soon as I saw the image on Twitter that he's playing Dr. Doom for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, I could not believe it. Like, there's just... Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? This is not... Tell me I'm dreaming. There's no way this is real. I'm still processing this. Like, I don't know how, like, just, Marvel, what the hell are you doing? Now, what are my honest opinion about this? I'm on both sides to this. Positive and negative. Because let's just say that this is both a genius move and a desperate move for Marvel Studios. Since knowing how low they are with the MCU, they clearly needed to bring back RDJ to save the MCU, but also replace Kang as the next big bad for the Multiverse Saga, which... Holy sh**. But yeah, my honest opinion, like I've mentioned, I'm both positive and negative about this. But my negative side of this isn't exactly the same as everyone else's, as they all are, like, not too happy about it. For me, I feel like they could have casted a different actor, and they had the perfect actor there, which would have been Cillian Murphy. I know there's other great actors, but I think I've made up my mind, like, a while ago, and that was to be Cillian Murphy to play Dr. Doom. But I don't want to say I'm complaining about this cast. I mean, they could have casted him, but he's most likely playing a Dr. Doom variant. Now, I know some MCU actors have played different characters here and there, but this is this is a whole different scenario. Like, this is different compared with other actors that play different characters in the MCU. Now, obviously, he's not going to be the Doctor Doom in the main universe, which would be the Sacred Timeline, Earth 616, or Earth 1999, according to Miguel O'Hara, aka Spider-Man 2099. He's most likely playing a Doctor Doom variant, which, like, I'm curious to see how this thing goes, as I'm giving this a chance, because knowing RDJ, no, yeah, he's a fantastic actor. I mean, he freaking got an Oscar for Oppenheimer, which is well-deserved, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna give him a shot to play Victor Von Doom, which, by the way, he says he wasn't gonna play the character unless the Russo brothers were gonna come back to direct Avengers 5 and 6. And they're directing Avengers 5 and 6, so yeah. But yeah, I am happy that RDJ is back, because I have missed him. Well, I've mainly missed Iron Man in the MCU, but that's because he was played by RDJ. He's famously known as Iron Man. He is the face of Iron Man. Like, he's forever going to be known as Iron Man. And when you think about it, he basically is going to be known as the savior of a universe, but is now going to be known as the destroyer of the multiverse. And this is actually something my brother just came up recently, which would be this right here, that I had to type down in a text message just to remember. Something about once a savior of a universe, now to become Doom of the multiverse, something like that. I forgot what he said exactly, but it's something like this. Which, not gonna lie, my brother kind of cooked up with that catchphrase or title, tagline, or whatever. Tagline, no, my brother basically cooked up with that tagline there. But yeah, it is crazy to think that he was a hero of a universe and is now to become a destroyer for the multiverse. Like, he was the hero for the Infinity Saga, and now he's gonna be the big bad villain for the Multiverse Saga? Like, this everything about this is crazy to me. I don't know, what was the last crazy thing I got from Marvel Studios? Probably the announcement of Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, but just like, no, this is taking the #1 spot, because, like, this is insane crazy. But here's one reason why I am giving this cast a chance, and why I'm down to see how he'll pull off this role. So there have been reports that after Secret Wars, they're gonna soft reboot the MCU, which is something I'm not gonna be prepared for, but hey, it's probably gonna be better than how the DCEU had ended, which did not had a proper ending. It ended with a wimp, or a wisp, or whatever the word is. I don't know, but just, yeah, it didn't go out with a bang, unfortunately. But for the MCU, I think it's kind of fitting, because he did started the MCU, and now he shall end it. He started the MCU as a hero, and he shall end it as a villain. What, I don't know why I kind of find that fitting, but just, basically it comes like full circle, because if they're gonna reboot this franchise, well, soft reboot it, then might as well end it off with the man that started the whole damn thing about like 16 years ago. But here's another quote I gotta bring up for RDJ playing Doctor Doom. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. This is a lot more better than how Christian Bale was Batman, and he died as a hero. Well, he faked his death, but then became a villain for the MCU. Sadly, wasted potential, which would be Gore the God Butcher in Thor Love and Thunder. But yeah, I could go on talking about how I'm like losing my over this, on why I'm positive and negative. I mean, I just only have one negative for this casting, and I've already brought it up that they should have gone with a different actor, unless they're gonna have different variants played by different actors. But for all we know, they could pull off another Infinity War opening for Avengers 5. Because you know how Thanos had killed half of Thor's people in the opening scene for Infinity War? They're probably going to do that for Avengers Doomsday, where Doctor Doom doesn't kill half, but pretty much most of the Council of Kang. The Kang Council or whatever. But basically, we may have a similar opening where Doom just kills off every single variant of Kang. Who, speaking about Kang, I gotta say, I was gonna make a separate video about this, but I might as well bring it up. So I am aware of the whole drama that happened last year where Jonathan Majors had gotten arrested for assaulting his girlfriend or whatever. I don't know. There's some stuff I'm still trying to understand or whatever, where there was some stuff that showed him to be innocent, or some stuff that showed him to be pretty much of a guilty person. I don't know. It was just crazy having to read updates about that for the past few months, but eventually, he was fired from Marvel Studios, and the last time we saw him as a Kang variant was in Loki Season 2. But yeah, Marvel is basically ditching the whole storyline with Kang, as apparently they didn't think his storyline worked well in Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, so they have been thinking about replacing him with someone else for the past few months. I don't know, but honestly, I think there was so much potential with Kang the Conqueror as a villain or like the big bad of the Multiverse Saga. And Marvel basically had one job, and that's just to simply recast the character. I mean, yes, I would have been bummed out that Jonathan Majors wouldn't play the character again, but I would have been fine with a recast. But still, I just thought there was just so much potential to have had with this character, and they could they easily could have just recasted him. I mean, it's not the first time they recasted an MCU character, like how they recasted War Machine in Iron Man 2, or Thunderbolt Ross in Captain America 4, which is understandable because the original actor had passed away 2 years ago. Now, I could do a whole other separate video talking about more of my thoughts with King the Conqueror, but another thing I should bring up that I now kind of want to do a separate video on, but too late now as I'm bringing it up. The way Ant-Man 3 ended, they should have ended it off in a cliffhanger where Ant-Man and the Wasp do get trapped in the quantum realm, and that Cassie, along with Hope's parents, making it out, but that King also made it out, and that basically would have set up the next Avengers film, Avengers the King Dynasty. And that apparently it's been years later since time works differently in the quantum realm, and that everything that has happened in the Multiverse Saga has already happened, and that basically the ending of the movie would have been the opening for Avengers the King Dynasty. But obviously, they didn't went with that route because his ass got beaten by ants. So if you want to say that the whole Jonathan Majors situation ruined the character, honestly, the way the movie had went, nah, that kind of wasted King as a villain, and just, overall, they should have went with a different ending for Ant-Man 3. But either way, I'm honestly gonna miss Jonathan Majors as King the Conqueror. I really liked him as an actor, especially when he was playing King the Conqueror. I thought he was a pretty menacing villain in Ant-Man 3. This is something I've heard from MCU fans that I haven't quite understood, and that is apparently they've kind of already wrapped up this Kang storyline and the end of Loki Season 2. And that was around the series finale for Marvel Studios Loki. They basically had left the door open to leave or end the Kang storyline or continue it on in a different MCU project. I'm about to watch a breakdown video to understand what the hell they're talking about, because I don't understand what they mean by that. But just seriously though, I think there's so much potential to have had with the whole King Dynasty and just the character overall. And honestly, I'm just gonna miss him, and overall I'm gonna find it sad that we had so much potential with the character that we had to basically ditch him and replace him with a different villain, which I figured they were gonna replace Dr. Doom as the main big bad. Overall, I'm just gonna find it sad that we won't see King the Conqueror again, and that his storyline hasn't had a proper ending, and just basically there was potential totally wasted with King the Conqueror in the MCU. Especially being the big bad of the Multiverse Saga, which this is an interesting time as a Marvel fan, because the MCU has pretty much had its ups and downs, and I want to say they definitely have had this with the Infinity Saga, but just, I feel like this is slightly worse, or this is like the first time they're like, oh, we're in trouble now. But before I end up here, I will say this one last time. I am glad the Russo brothers are directing Secret Wars, because this is something I had remembered for who knows how long now, and that was they wanted to direct Secret Wars, as apparently it was like their first comic book they've ever read, and I know they were trying to get different directors like Sean Levi or Sam Raimi to direct Secret Wars, and I would have been alright if they had gotten different directors to direct the next two Avengers films, I mean. But I would mainly want the Russo brothers to do Secret Wars, because that's like their dream project, and I'm happy they're doing both movies, especially Secret Wars, because they get to do their dream project. And knowing the Russo brothers, who have directed the best MCU movies that we've gotten in recent years, I have faith in them. I'm sure they're gonna cook with Doomsday and Secret Wars, especially with RDJ cast as Dr. Doom. So I'm not too worried, although I'm still losing it over that casting, because oh my god, it's crazy to think about, honestly. But I got faith in the Russo brothers. Plus, they did get the same writers from the last two Avengers films to write Avengers 5 and 6, so I think we shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Also, the Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four will be in both Avengers films. For the Fantastic Four, I understand, because they have connections to Doctor Doom. Thunderbolts, interesting, but I do hope we get to see all the Avengers, but Kevin Feige had brought up that we won't see every single hero in Avengers 5 and 6, so let's just hope that we get some of the best ones. I don't know, because honestly, I was hoping that we get everybody in Avengers 5 and 6. But for Secret Wars, I need all the Marvel heroes, because that needs to be the end game for all Marvel movies, where we see the other heroes we have gotten before the MCU was created, like Ben Affleck's Daredevil, or the 2003 Hulk. More importantly, I need to see Tobey Maguire and Hugh Jackman in that movie. Like, I need it to happen. And if the Russo brothers can give me that in Secret Wars, I will die as a happy Marvel fan. Also, I don't even know if they're going to split this in 2 parts. I feared that they would have had this split in 2 parts, but guess not. We could have another 3-hour MCU movie in our hands. Well, that being said, those are just my thoughts on, well, just quick thoughts of what was revealed at San Diego Comic-Con. I had to get that out of the way earlier in this video, but overall, this is just my thoughts with RDJ cast as freaking Dr. Doom for Avengers 5 and 6. Holy shit. But yeah, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about RDJ cast as Dr. Doom as the big bad villain for the Multiverse Saga? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to try to pull up a poll on the community page on this casting, but thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Actually, one more thing before I end the video off here. I am aware they did release a new trailer for Chaos Theory Season 2. I am going to do a video on that, which, actually, now that I think about it, that might as well be my next video. Unless the next video shall be my trailer reaction for Sonic Movie 3, because I did hear we are going to get that around August, so we could have an update poster or something for tomorrow. I don't know. Either way, I am going to make a video talking about that, so y'all will have to be patient. But, as always, that's all I wanted to bring up, so yeah, peace out. See y'all in the next video.